If you've been following along on YouTube, you know that there's something going on with Fouseytube. Back in 2016, it was difficult to log into YouTube and not see videos about Fouseytube. He was one of the main YouTubers in the spotlight. He was a huge inspiration and a positive influence to many people, as well as to other YouTubers. He would throw sold-out events where thousands of people would show up to see him and listen to him speak. Fousey was also really well known for his prank videos, but over time, it became more and more apparent that his prank videos and social experiments were faked. He would often claim that he would leave YouTube, only to return a few days later. Much of the drama he'd start with other YouTubers was also rumored to be fake, so the YouTube community began to lose trust in Fouseytube. Then, once Jake and Logan Paul took over the spotlight, Fouseytube fell into the background. Over the last several months, Fousey's behavior has been causing a lot of concern in the YouTube community. Yusuf's mental health problems are no secret, and he was rumored to be off his medication. He was becoming more and more irrational in interviews and videos. He attempted to throw a huge free concert for fans, and he misled them by saying that Drake, J. Cole, and LeBron James would attend. The event was a complete failure. Then, just last month, in a vlog where he appeared to have gone off the grid into the forest, Fousey said that he was leaving YouTube. He deleted the content from his social media accounts, and he announced that he was going to be giving away his YouTube channel. It really makes you wonder, how could someone that was on top of the world fall so far? Today, Life's Biggest Questions asks, what really happened to Fouseytube? Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm Charlotte Dobre. This is where I ask you to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and ask us a question in the comments below. Fouseytube, aka Yusuf Arakat, is a YouTube prankster and vlogger. He was born on January 22nd, 1990 in Fremont, California. He really started to blow up when he started making Middle Eastern parody videos. In 2012, he was third on the list of 40 inspiring Muslims under 40 by MB Muslima magazine. His channel has over 10 million subscribers, and he called them the best family on YouTube. Fousey's been pretty open about his mental health issues. He would take long breaks from YouTube for up to 6 months at a time to deal with his depression. Back in April of 2018, Yusuf announced that he was checking into a rehab facility for addiction, depression, and bipolar disorder. Fousey's major downfall appeared to have begun with his event that he threw in Los Angeles on July 15th. Fousey said the purpose of the event was to spread positivity and end racism. He planned the event in a week, and it was highly publicized. It was a free event at the Greek Theater called Hate Dies, Love Arrives. Fousey is a person who truly believes in the law of attraction. Essentially, he believes that anything can happen if you want it to. The law of attraction can be a very powerful thing, but it doesn't exactly work like that. You have to actually work toward your goal, not just think about your goal and expect something to happen. Fousey's logic is basically wanting a new job without going out and applying. Fousey was talking up this event and making it out to be a huge deal. He said that Drake was going to perform, and he used photos of the rapper in tweets and YouTube videos. He also said LeBron James and J. Cole would show up as well. The day of the event, Yusuf said that Drake would only show up if he got 2 million live viewers. He tweeted, "Next time you see me, I'll be on stage with Drake, giving a speech delivered to me from God." The event sold out. 5,400 tickets were given away. Some popular YouTubers did show up. Keemstar, FaZe Banks, Alex Wasabi, and FaZe Ruggs were there, but none of the huge celebrities he promised would show up were there. No surprise, the event was essentially a bigger failure than TanaCon, except TanaCon could have been successful if the event was planned better. Fousey's event ended up being broken up because someone called in a fake bomb threat. Keemstar of Drama Alert filmed a documentary series about the event and caught much of it on camera. It seems like Fousey may have had a little bit of a mental breakdown in public. After police evacuated everybody, Fousey stood on top of a car in the parking lot of the event and gave a speech. His behavior seemed erratic and somewhat delusional. He cried, made strange claims, and basically acted like he was a messiah. Following the event, Drake's sources said that Drake had never met Fouseytube, and it was the first time he had ever heard of him. Drake was actually in New York at the time of the event, so there was no way that he would even have been able to attend. It seems like Fouseytube was attempting to make a comeback with this event to get back into the spotlight. He probably saw the huge amount of press that TanaCon generated and was inspired by it. In interviews and videos leading up to and following the event, Yusuf seemed more and more in denial. He really believed that he was going to change the world. In the documentary posted by Drama Alert, Keemstar said that Fousey appeared to be going crazy and that he was off his medication. He said that his July 15th event was going to be the next Coachella. The situation only got worse after Yusuf dropped a diss track aimed at Rice Gun the day after the event. Was this whole thing just a way to hype the diss track? That's what people were saying. Fousey claimed that in order to make up for the failed event, he would plan a follow-up event in August where he would appear on stage with J. Cole, but that never happened. Fans began tweeting at Fousey, begging him to seek professional help. Fousey promised that if he didn't end up on that stage, he would walk away from YouTube and live in isolation, and we would never hear from him again. It appears that Fousey has decided to keep that promise because on July 31st, 2018, Fousey deleted all the content from his social media accounts and announced that he was leaving YouTube. He gave his YouTube channel to his subscribers, where Fousey subscribers can submit content and a friend of his will post post it on the channel. But what really happened to Fouseytube? Well, we at Life's Biggest Questions cannot comment on Yusuf's mental health, but based on videos, interviews, and documentaries, our explanation is this. Even though Fousey has always said that he pays no mind to the negative things people say about him, he has a lot of issues dealing with criticism. He tries to promote positivity, but can't handle it when people make fun of him. He has high highs and very low lows, and in the last few weeks, Fousey has been getting more than his fair share of criticism. Some of the criticism was warranted, some of it isn't, but it could have caused him to have a mental breakdown. At this time, most people believe that Fousey has decided that the embarrassment and harassment he's been getting online is too much. After all the promises he's made, all the claims, all the flexing and failures, Fousey couldn't follow through, and he knows that. It's a hard realization, but you can't just manifest things into existence without putting in the work. Maybe the best thing for Yusuf really is to step away from the spotlight, and we at Life's Biggest Questions wish him all the best. What do you think really happened to Fouseytube? Let us know in those comments. For now, I'm Charlotte Dobre, and you've been watching Life's Biggest Questions. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love the playlist that's clickable on the screen right now. And don't forget to subscribe to notifications so you never miss a future episode of Life's Biggest Questions.